Hi, it's Darnell with NuWave Oven Recipes. Today I'm going to be doing a dessert recipe in the NuWave Breville XL Smart Oven. It's a recipe from my soulfoodcookbook.com blog called Perfect Pecan Pie. This is a little different spin on pecan pie than you may be used to, but I'm telling you, it's delicious. And so I'm going to be doing it in this Convection Smart Oven today and showing you how it's done so you'll know how to do it too. I've done pecan pie in an attempt in the NuWave oven and couldn't do it successfully because in pecan pie the bottom is too dense. The NuWave oven only heats from the top. You couldn't heat that bottom well even after cooking longer than it would normally take in a conventional oven. So with the NuWave Breville XL Smart Oven, it has heating sources on the top and the bottom. It should be able to bake a pie with no problem, and we're going to check that out right now. Okay, so for this perfect pecan pie recipe, I want to show you the ingredients. I've got 3 tablespoons of butter. I'm going to be creaming those with 1 cup of sugar. I've got 5 egg yolks that are beaten. I'm going to be using 1 cup of Karo, the light syrup, not the Karo dark. Usually for pecan pies, normal pecan pies, you use Karo dark. I'm using Karo, the light, the clear syrup, and I'm telling you, delicious. Using 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, a pinch of salt, that's just about 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt, a cup of pecans that have been chopped, and I've also got 5 egg whites that have been well beaten. So to start, I'm going to cream the sugar in the butter. Alright, so I've got my butter and sugar well creamed. At this point, I'm going to get my smart oven, start the preheat process. So I'm going to hit power on. I'm going to hit the menu option. I'm going to go to bake on the menu options, the pre-programmed preset. Lower the temp to 325 degrees. Hit the time temp. Take time up to 1 hour. And now I'm going to hit the start button. It will start the preheat sequence. While it's preheating, I will continue getting the ingredients together here. So my next step, and I like that it's so quiet, I can continue talking through the process here, unlike some other cookers that the moment they start, they're so loud you can't do anything. I'm going to go ahead and pour in the egg yolks at this point and get those mixed in well. Alright, I've got my egg yolks mixed in well. I will mention, as far as the pie crust, this recipe calls for an uncooked pie crust. I keep it cold until the moment that I need to take it out to cook because that makes it flakier. So I'm going to pour in 1 cup of my Karo syrup now. And the bottle has a little guide on it for you who are not familiar with Karo syrup to let you know when you've used a cup's worth. So I'm just using that as my guide. Now I'm going to put in my vanilla extract and also my salt and get this all well mixed together. Now I'm going to get my pecans, mix those in well. Now I'm going to take my beaten egg whites and fold those in. Just get this mixed up. As I'm mixing the egg whites in, you see that the NuWave Breville XL Smart Oven has finished the preheat. It's now showing 5, doing its 5-minute countdown. I have 5 minutes to finish mixing these egg whites, get my pie crust in, and get this all poured into the pie crust. So I'm going to move it along here. Alright, here's my pie crust, and all I need to do is get it in there. I've done this recipe a number of times. All you got to do is just put it right in there. It's a pretty easy one. Don't have to do any other work with the pie crust or the pie pan before putting this in here. Unlike some other pies where you may have to do some additional work to prepare the crust or the pan, this you can just put right in and go for it. Now I just take the mixture and pour it on in. Alright, it's all in there good. Just make sure I get the remnants in. Make sure they're well distributed. Make sure everything's well distributed in there evenly. I'm going to just put the crust down on this part a little bit. I don't like it hanging over the edge. Usually I don't even need to protect the edges with this recipe in a conventional oven when I've done it, and it turns out pretty good. But I'll keep an eye on things. Alright, got that in there good. Now I'm going to go ahead and get this glove off, get the smart oven open because we only have 2 minutes left. I've got my rack on the second from the bottom. There's my pie going in. Got my light on so we can see. Now all I got to do is simply hit that start button. 1 hour. It's starting to cook for an hour and it'll let me know when it's done. So I'll bring you back in 1 hour, or unless things just look like they overcooked ahead of time. But with this smart oven, never had that issue. I expect this to cook perfectly in 1 hour, and I'll bring you back. Okay, so our 1 hour is up, so I'm going to just pop the light on, and I'm going to try and pull this out a little bit. There we have it, a perfect pecan pie. Okay, since this pie just finished cooking, I'm going to just take it and put it over here on this wire rack to cool down a bit. We'll just set it right there. We'll let that set there a good while and cool down, but it does look like we did get a fully cooked perfect pecan pie from the NuWave Breville XL Smart Oven. So I'll bring you back in a bit when this is cooled down. Okay, so here's our cooled down perfect pecan pie. You can see the crust didn't overcook at all, didn't even need to protect it at all. The NuWave Breville XL Smart Oven, when it's doing bake, it does a 50% heat from the top and bottom at the same time to give a real nice bake to the pie. So I'm going to go ahead and go in now. Here's our pie. Show the other side of the pie. Alright, got that on the plate. I'll get the camera moved around and we'll do a taste test of this perfect pecan pie. Alright, here's our perfect pecan pie. Gonna get a piece off for taste testing. Here we go. Winner. Always a winner with perfect pecan pie. The NuWave Breville XL Smart Oven cooked it perfectly. So this NuWave Breville XL Smart Oven, great for baking, great for your pies, great for your desserts. The real great thing about it is I didn't have to run out of my kitchen, because like when I use the conventional oven over there, it gets so hot, it's time to get out of here. But with this, you know, the only disappointment with this is that it can't heat your whole house in the winter. The NuWave Breville Smart Oven cannot heat your whole house in the winter like a conventional oven, dissipating a whole bunch of heat while you're cooking in the wintertime. But the NuWave Breville Smart Oven works out great. And so that's how you do it. And you can get this, other great recipes, all at superwaveovenrecipes.com. I'm on Twitter at waveovenrecipes. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. Share the video with your friends, leave your comments. Subscribe to the channel. Also, the Amazon shop is amazon.com/shop/waveovenrecipes. And good eating.